So those of you who just joined us for our welcome song this morning, which we are going to start right in just a few minutes, if you can make sure to type your child's name in the chat box. That way we know the order that you're going to go in to unmute yourself. So you'll just unmute yourself. You'll have your kids introduce themselves, and then we'll move on to the next person.
Gotcha. Well, and Nina, and Amanda, and Kitty is a teacher.
Yes, Kitty is a teacher.
Yeah,
And I'm here.
And you?
Yep.
Hi, Raleigh.
Huh?
So we're going to give everyone 1 second to jump on, but we're going to go ahead and start by doing a quick song just to kind of get us in the mood. So I want everyone to listen to the things that we take with us and tell me one thing that you would take with you on a big trip.
What would you take with you on a big trip?
Get ready, listen to the song, and get ready to tell me one thing you would take with you.
I'm going on a big trip. I'm going to Israel. I'm going to take a lot of things so I'll be comfortable. Missy Atova, I'll see you real soon. Shalom Lehitraot, I'm really going to miss you. Will you take your toothbrush? Will you take your pillow? How about your suitcase? Will you take your camera? I'm going on a big trip. I'm going to Israel. I'm going to see a lot of things. Won't it be wonderful? Nisi Atoba, I'll see you real soon. Shalom Lehitraot, I'm really gonna miss you. Will you see Jerusalem? Will you see the Kotel? And will you see Haifa? And will you climb Masada? I'm going on a big trip. I'm going to Israel. I'm gonna hear a lot of things. It'll be wonderful. Nisi Atova, I'll see you real soon. Shalom Lehitraot.
All right. So I want to hear when you introduce yourself. I want to hear your name, and I want to hear one thing that you would pack in your suitcase for a big trip. So parents, if you haven't already, go ahead and pop your kids' names into the box. That way you know the order to unmute yourself, to introduce yourself. So here we have, who are you?
Hey, Elena.
Yep.
Before we get started introducing the individuals, we're going to do the introduction for the whole day first, and then we're going to split off so everybody can introduce themselves. So good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for Israel Fest 2020 from home. Every year, the Tidewater community comes together on the Reba and Sam Sandler family campus to celebrate Israel. Although this year is very different, the United Jewish Federation of Tidewater and the Simon Family JCC still wanted to bring our community together. Just like many of you, we are all learning so much more about technology as we navigate this new virtual world. We ask that you stick with us if we meet any technological speed bumps. The next few hours will be filled with stories, trivia, inspiring conversation, and delicious food. To start us off, PJ Library in Tidewater and Ohef Shalom Temple's Wiggles and Giggles are joining together to take you on a trip to Israel. I'm Sierra Lotman. I'm one of your hosts for today, and I'm the Director of Jewish Federation of Tidewater. I don't know how the Director of Jewish Innovation at the United Jewish Federation of Tidewater. There's a lot to say in one sentence. And I want us all to please welcome Elena from Wiggles and Giggles at Ohef Shalom Temple. Hi, Elena. You can go ahead now.
Sorry. All right, so it looks like this is Raleigh.
No, I don't want to say my name.
Okay, and he doesn't want to say his name. And I hope he would take some soap with him on a big trip. All right, so Colin, you're up.
Myself on my
Okay, wait till it's your turn. We'll mute ourselves.
Stand up. Say hi.
Hi,
What's your name?
Connor Brown.
What would you take with you on a big trip?
Robots.
Robots.
Bikes, scooters, skateboards, mower.
Wow.
All right, Johnson family, it looks like you're up.
Okay, go ahead.
My name's Evie. I would, on a big truck, I would tape my my stuffed animals.
Okay, go ahead.
My name's Cade. I would take soap.
Yeah, I bet Mom appreciates that. All right, Krugers, you're up.
All right, what's your name?
Yeah.
Liam. And what would you take on your trip?
A lizard.
Our stuffed animal lizard.
All right, good thing to take to the desert. Julia and Daniel, you're up.
Guys, say hello.
Hi.
Guys, look, that's you in the corner. Say hi, I'm Julia and Daniel.
Look, Mommy.
Daniel, say hi. He's too busy eating, sorry.
That's okay. I would guess he would take food on his trip.
Me too.
You too? Yeah. All right. Amanda, you're up.
Who are you?
Simba,
And what would you bring on a big trip?
my stuffed animals and my toys.
Anything else?
My doggies
Yeah.
and my not Dumbo and not. I think you would take on your big trip them too.
Raleigh.
Well, we have poop machines. They're called dogs. So yes,
Yeah.
you're correct.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, everyone. Sierra, you're up.
I'm gonna see if my husband's gonna take it away. Steve, are you there? If not, I'll introduce the kids. No.
We're good. We're good.
Oh, they're good. We're good. Okay.
Hey, Gray, you want to go first? Say your name. No, you want to be shy. This is Grayson. What would you take with you? Huh? Some candy.
Balls.
Yeah.
Balls. We'll take some balls.
Ball. What about you? Both kids are being very shy.
That's for Noah.
For Noah, you don't have to be on camera. Just say, what would you bring with you on a trip?
Her Playmobil stuff. I'm making it up.
Your flower?
Brown
She would bring
family.
nothing, apparently.
We saw you pop up. What would you guys take on a big trip?
Okay, move. This thing.
Oh, Brown family is muted. Okay.
All right, we're back. We're here. Today we're the Browns. I'm Katie. This is Harrison. We would take some paint because we are painting today. Getting nice.
Awesome. And we are going to go on a big trip today. We're going to go with Grover on a big trip. But Israel is a country that's very, very far away. So in order to get ready for our trip, we're going to have to go on an airplane there. So Sierra, can you help us get ready to go on that airplane?
All right, everybody. So we're going to go on our airplane ride. Oh, I see Nafar. Hi, Nafar and Theo. So everybody, we're going to go on an airplane. So when you go on your airplane ride, you have to bring your suitcase. So go ahead. You can walk with your suitcase. You go on the airplane, mom or dad or grandma or grandpa have to shove it up into the top. So put it up there and sit down, buckle in your seatbelt. All right, we're on the runway. Now we're ready for takeoff. Here it goes. Lean back. Oh, we're taking off. Oh, okay. We're up in the air. You want to fly a little bit like an airplane? We're gonna fly. Oh, there comes the snack cart. You guys want some pretzels? You want to give me a thumbs up if you want some pretzels? I love the pretzels on an airplane. Yes? What about to drink? Do you want, I get tomato juice. Does anybody else want tomato juice on the airplane? Oh, I know. I only get it on the airplane. I love it. Oh, it's time to land. Make sure your seatbelt's tight. Tighten your seatbelt. Good job, Liam. It's nice and tight. You're safe. All right, we're going to go down. We're landing. We're landing. Is it a bumpy landing? It's always a bumpy landing, right? Have you been on an airplane before? Oh, there we go. We're bouncing. We're landing. And we made it. We're in Israel. Welcome to Israel, everybody.
Grover is going to send, and his pal Elmo are going to send us some postcards from Israel. here he is getting off the
I
plane.
can't see.
And Grover is going to send us a bunch of postcards. But what's really cool is he's also going to send us a video. So let's check that out.
We are visiting.
Sorry, wrong one. Here we go.
Shalom, Grover.
Oh, Tanya! Come over here and sit next to me.
Welcome to your shalom.
Oh, thank you. Jerusalem looks so ancient.
It is. It was built a very long time ago. That's why this part of Jerusalem is called the Old City.
Oh. Old City.
Come on, Grover. This is our stop. Yerushalayim is a very special place for many different people.
Jerusalem is as shiny as gold. There's so much to see.
And so much to hear. If we listen really carefully, we can hear people praying at the kotel.
I've never heard sounds like that before on Sesame Street.
Come on, Grover. There's still more to see in here. Yalla.
Yalla!
That building is the Knesset where they make the laws.
Wow, that sure is one big building. Speaking of big, I think I'm working up one big appetite.
So let's go to the shul. Yalla.
Yalla! Oh, those are prickly.
It's a very special Israeli cactus called a sabra. It's
So I saw all kinds of food there. What are some foods that anybody else saw? If you want to unmute yourself, you can just shout it out. A food that you saw.
Okay, say it. What'd you say?
I saw
Tell her.
lemons.
Lemons. She saw lemons.
You too?
Potatoes.
Okay.
Two.
Anything else that we saw?
Say it again. I don't think they heard.
And I saw
Say it.
grapes. I saw.
Yeah.
I did too.
Yeah.
TV just like that.
Grover goes to the wall to pray, just like we saw. And, well, they can't see me now. And he did an archaeological dig. Can you pretend to dig? And Grover went to the shop just like we saw in the video. Now, Grover also went to a very, very special place called a kibbutz. Can everyone say that, kibbutz?
Kibbutz.
Yeah, and there he did some really cool things, like he milked a cow, and he picked cotton, and he washed dishes, but he broke 3. Well, he's a monster. Let's watch a super short clip of him at the kibbutz.
Kibbutz, a very special kind of community that you can only find in Israel. Kibbutz means all together in a group, And that's just how they do things on the kibbutz. All together. Lunchtime. Look at those cows. Work to help them and take good care of them. So farm the land and grow fruit and vegetables.
So we saw even more food there. So let's see what else Grover does. Grover climbed all the way up of Masada. Sierra, can you tell us what it would be like to climb up Masada? Oh, I think you're muted.
Got it. Okay, so if you know how hot it's supposed to be today, think about your hottest day where you may have gone to the beach, you're playing in your backyard, it's even hotter. So to prepare for our hike in Masada, we have to make sure that we have sunscreen on. So everybody rub your sunscreen, rub it in your arms and get your neck. Make sure you don't forget the tops of your ears and your nose. Good job, Liam, you're just covered in sunscreen. I see you there. Nafar is getting Theo covered in sunscreen. Oh, Colin, you got it. You got it. Get that face really good, man. All right. So we're all have our sunscreen on. Don't forget your hat though, because we're in the desert. So we need to make sure that we have a hat because even sunscreen is not going to be enough. You know, a lot of people, even though it's hot, you have to wear a long sleeve shirt to make sure you don't get sunburned. Okay, so we're at the bottom of our mountain. All right, you gonna stand up? See if you can see me. All right, so stand up if you can. Okay. All right, we're gonna start hiking. So let's go ahead and we're gonna hike up the mountain. Oh, but we have to step even higher because we're going up really, really high. It's so hot. It's so hot. We're so sweaty, but we're not getting sunburned because we have all that sunscreen on, right? Okay, we're at the top. What do you see? You can see so much from up here, huh? We're so high. Can you see everything? All right, we're going to have to pause up here for some water before we go back down, but we'll see you back down there.
Awesome. And you know what's at the bottom? The Dead Sea. This is so salty that you can float in it without even trying. And we see Grover floating. And he's all covered in mud. Another thing that Grover does is he rides, who knows what this is? What animal is this?
Say it again.
Camel.
A camel, yeah, he rides a camel.
Camel.
And he goes snorkeling. And then Grover's ready to come home. Sierra, can you get us on our plane and bring us home?
All right, are you ready to get back on our airplane? I think we're probably really tired after a big trip though, right? So maybe we're a little bit slower to get on our airplane. Okay, so get your suitcase, bring it onto the plane, stuff it back up top, sit down. Oh, you know what? I always forget to go to the bathroom before I get on the plane. Ready? Run to the bathroom. Okay, back to your seat. Okay, buckle up, tighten your seatbelt, and let's take off. Ready? You back, we're taking off. Oh, did your ears pop? You know, you can chew gum or suck on a lollipop so your ears don't pop in the airplane. Okay, we got as high as we can. Let's fly. We're so tired from our big trip, maybe we should take a little nap. The flight to Israel is really far, so we should take a little nap, probably go to sleep for the whole night. Ready, go to sleep. Oh, wake up. It's time to land. Put your seatbelt back on, make sure it's on and it's tight. And let's go down, 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 down. Oh, bump, 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 we're landing. And we're back in Virginia Beach or Erie or wherever else we have people visiting from today.
You know what I like to do? I see Liam doing it. When people land safely on the plane, I like to clap. Can everybody clap for our pilot? Awesome. Now, one really, really cool thing that Grover learned when he was in Israel was the alphabet. So this alphabet is a little bit jazzy, and so I want everyone to get their jazz hands ready. You can do jazz hands two ways. You can do it like this, or if you want to, you can play like you're playing a saxophone. And we're gonna listen to what Grover learned while he was there.
Aleph, Bet, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey. זין ח' י' כ' ח' למד מ' נ' סמך עין פ' פ' ד' ק' ר' ש' ס' ת' א' ב' ב' ג' ד' ה' ו' ז' ח' י' כ' ח' למד ל' נ' סמך עין פ' פ' ד' ק' ר' ש' ס' ת'.
Awesome. So parents, if you want to unmute the kids' mics so that we can let them talk for a little bit about their trip to Israel, please do that now.
What do you want to say about your trip?
I saw Grover on our trip.
You saw Grover.
Sema, we know that you love Grover.
We love Grover, don't we?
We sure to be Wonder Woman.
We also like Wonder Woman.
And sure do we like Supergirl.
Okay, enough. We're talking about Israel. Did you like the camel ride?
We went to the beach. Love the camel
You
ride.
like going to the beach, Liam? Liam's a beach baby, huh? A beach bum.
Amanda's talking to you.
What?
She said you like going to the beach.
No, I'm not going to the beach because of Corona.
No, on our imaginary trip.
You're right. You're right, Sema. Right now, no one's going on an airplane or to the beach or anywhere else. You are absolutely right.
We're just pretending, right? Can you sit still? You got spilkers.
No, I'm not Spilker. I'm a big girl.
Did the robots make it back? You know, did the robots make it back?
That's really how his trip to Israel was.
Yeah. How was your trip to Israel?
Raleigh.
Stop playing. We went to a real trip.
We're just pretending.
Now let's go on another trip.
The coronavirus is over. We'll take a trip.
No, a pretend trip like at home. Let's go to North Carolina.
We're already in North Carolina.
No, let's pretend we're not in there.
Raleigh, did you like your trip to Israel? Raleigh's talking to you.
Whoa. Oh, yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa.
Here's your story.
All right, so we are going to go ahead and wrap it up. I know that some of us come to Wiggles and Giggles every week, and others are new faces. New face, we would love to see you again at any of our OST events. And Sierra, if you want to tell us what else we have in store for the rest of the day.
Yeah, thanks, Elena. So first, Wiggles and Giggles happens every Sunday, correct? Yes, no? Tell me, Elena. I want to make sure I'm saying the right day and time.
Every Sunday until right now. This is our last class, but we have had some people ask us to do other things, so we don't know. We're waiting on confirmation to see what is coming. So we have a Wiggles and Giggles Facebook group. We would love everyone to join so that you can get all of the updates.
Thank you. And we are also, so I am one of the PJ Library Program Coordinators for the area. And we also want to let you know that with PJ Library, you can get your free books for anybody who's raising Jewish kids. So make sure that you are signed up at pjlibrary.org. And for the rest of the day, so next up we have a live Kahoot challenge. So if you want to hang on and stay put, it's for the older kids, but your younger kids are going to love pushing the colorful buttons, so they can try it too. And then at noon, we have a conversation for adults and older teens with Craig Dershowitz and a little video from Healing Inc. and Artists for Israel. And at 12:30, we will be having 2 Israeli chefs on to cook with us live. So if you like cooking shows, if you like Food Network, you should definitely come back because they're going to be doing this just for our community. So it's really special. And thank you all for coming. And I hope that we'll see you at the next event. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. We're going to sing our quick goodbye song. Shavua tov, Shavua tov, Shavua tov, Shavua tov, Shavua Make gladness rain and joy peace. A good week,
A week of peace.
Gladness reign and joy.
And joys increase.
Thank you, everybody.